Hi everybody, welcome to day 19 of our 40-day Keeping Lent Challenge. Great to have you with us here in our church on a very special day of Lent. It is the third Sunday of Lent. And the Sundays of Lent are really the most important days of the season, you might say. And we're here in church, and of course, who's with us but the world's best boss? Now, I kind of feature him in a lot of our episodes, and it's kind of funny, right? Because he's my boss. He might be your savior, but he's my boss. But I brought him here with us because, all kidding aside, when we are baptized into Christ. When we celebrate sacraments, we encounter Jesus. And on this third Sunday of Lent, that is one of the main focuses of the gospel, a beautiful story about Jesus and the Samaritan woman. You probably are familiar with it. Him and his disciples are traveling along. They stop in a Samaritan village, and they're hungry and thirsty, so the disciples go off to get some food. Jesus sits down by a well, and a Samaritan woman comes to get water. Now, as you also may know, the Samaritans and the Jews did not really get along. Plus, there were even customs about women and men talking to each other. And Jesus asked her for some water, and she says, "You are a Jew, I am a Samaritan. Why are you talking to me?" And Jesus says, if you knew who you were talking to, you would have asked me for water instead, and I would have given you living water. Now, what does living water mean? It means moving water. That's what it means. Water that's moving. You can hear it, it splashes, it's clean, just like our font that's always moving, and it's also very clean. But it's also life-giving. And when you're baptized into Christ, you're baptized into new life. So after a conversation with her, she starts to become converted and believe that he is the Messiah. She runs into town, tells her friends. They say, "Bring him in. Let's meet this guy." He spends a few days there. And at the end of his time with them, they say something really remarkable to the woman. They say to her, "Listen, we no longer believe that he is the Messiah because you told us. We believe because we have met him ourselves." It's from the Gospel of John, chapter 4, and that's a very important point. We can be introduced to Jesus by others, family, friends, priests, sisters, ministers of the church, but in the end, we need to meet Christ ourselves in order to have a true relationship with him and become great disciples. So this Lent, renew your baptismal commitment to Christ, get to know Jesus yourself so that you can say, "I believe because I met Jesus."